Tell us a little bit about your alignment right here, what you're seeing.
I know I got the mic outside, so I got to be in the B gap, front side B gap. But then I see the puller, so I know that I can fit inside because I know I got the safeties coming down, so I try to make the play from there.
You got that young speed right here, man, and so, I mean, that guard's got no shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what you were so good at, and maybe this is an advantage of being 218 or 220 right here.
There's so many linebackers now play with their hands. Are you coached that way?
Yes, sir.
Defend
Oh, yeah.
people, get them off you?
We don't want to stay still.
So that center's coming up for you, and you're just not going to let him get to you. You're not going to let him get to your body. There's your hands, right there.
What takes you to this play? Do you see that?
My first read, I'm looking at the up back. So if he goes back, I'm going back, but I can't go back too fast because I have front side A gap. So once I see the ball clear,
so you're at the A gap right now.
Yep.
You're good.
Mm-hmm. So once I see the ball clear that A gap, so that's when I know that I can work over the top to make the play.
But now here's your hands. Here's your hands getting off that. You get off so fast, man. Perfect position.
Take a shot.
This is unbelievable here. Like, you're making this play all the way outside the numbers right here.
My first read was, because I'm my eyes in the backfield, so you see how he's flat, I'm thinking it's going to be a more outside zone play.
Okay.
And then once I see that nobody blocked my defensive lineman, I knew it was screen.
So do you have tight end right here?
I do. We blitzing from off the right, so the safety's coming down. I got to give a you got him call to my defensive end. Hey, you got him. So once I saw that he stayed on the tight end and I saw the back goes to the flat, so I had to work to him to make sure that I make him correct.
Wow. The ball's everything, man.
Yes,
it's
sir.
all about the ball.
So we take pride in every day we talk about take a punch at the ball, and me, I'd rather get ran over if I can get the ball out.
Great job. There is the play.
My eyes right there is at the ball. I see the elbow, you see the air pocket. So eventually you see, I give it a little, what you call a Mike Tyson punch at the ball, and it comes out.
What do you mean by the air pocket, Darius?
They're taught to have the elbow close to the body when you carrying the rock. And usually when you're falling, a lot of guys, their elbows comes out to try to brace themselves. And as you see here, his elbow comes out.
Oh, there's it right there, boy. Yeah, good angle. That air between his elbow and the body.
You get it out just
right
before that knee gets down.
I watch film all the time, and I see guys who never tuck the ball, who run with it careless. And me, I want that ball. So if you notice, every single tackle that I make, I go for that ball.
Jordan Reed right there. But that ball's a little loose.
Yeah.
It's a little loose. You're eyeing it right
Yes,
here.
sir.
There it is. You probably saw that in preparation for it. Here you come. It's subtle. Just enough to jab that ball out. He sees you. Look at this. Look at that punch.
Wow.
Like, that's a tomahawk.
That's a tomahawk there if there ever was
That's
one.
a tomahawk right there. There's no way he's hanging on to that ball. I see some guys going for the strip, and they just completely miss the tackle.
Yeah.
Well, you're at least taking him down with your left arm. Look at that tomahawk, man. That's violent.
Yes, sir.
I formation, here's Doug Martin.
Once I saw the stiff arm, we came to stiff arm, I saw the air pocket, and that's when I went for the ball.
Bang, wow. That's a Mike Tyson punch right there. That's a knockout punch, man.
It's another highlight tape. These are the ones coaches are clipping around the league.
Yeah.
Not only in Indy, around the league, they're
Yes,
saying
sir.
this is how you execute.
You had 5 of those this year.
Yes, sir.
5. Let's get to some of these sacks here, Darius, because you're talking right now to Jabal, right?
Yeah, we're blitzing, so I had to let him know. I think so we're gonna blitz off the edge, so I let him know that I was coming, so he can go inside.
You get up on Carson quick. You come off the edge tight, though.
That's the key.
The Colts sack him back to the 25-yard line, and it's the maniac, Darius Leonard.
You had 2 of those in this game.
Carson's a pretty athletic guy, and you got to him in a heartbeat.
That's great speed.
The maniac strikes again for the Colts.
Deshaun Watson's not an easy guy to get down.
No, not at all.
Is there anything when you're coming off the edge here to a guy like this who's an elite athlete that you got to think about, his ability to spin, escape? Like, are you trying to keep him on a certain shoulder here?
I want to stay on his upfield shoulder, and then once I get to him, then I just want to make sure he can't throw the ball away. So I'm trying to go for the ball, so he can't get out the pocket.
Just by the shoelace right
Yes,
there,
sir.
man. The shoelace to get him down. And he's down.
He's down.
This play against D-Hop, we're talking about an elite player.
Earlier, matter of fact, the first game in overtime, I was in the same position. He beat me inside to seal the game, and I knew that I didn't want to feel that feeling again. So I knew whenever he's in the slot, once he tried to make a move, I know he's going back inside. So
Okay.
I missed with my stab hand, but I knew where he was going, so it was easy for me to redirect and knock the ball down.
It's Cole Beasley.
Oh, yeah.
He's your prototypical slot receiver, and they go to him a bunch, and here you are. Now you're talking to your safety here. So what's the reminder right here? Do you remember?
He just told me he got help. I got help over the top.
Okay.
Well, the play before that, where they threw to him, he actually went out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get beat to the flat or I can't get beat inside, so I try to predict what way I want him to go. And so I was thinking right here he's gonna do the same thing. So I kind of guessed and kind of messed up, but I didn't panic here and came back to knock the ball down.
No panic. He does his job. He wins, but it's not over.
Yeah. I mean, Dak's a second late with his ball, and you're able to recover. I mean, that's an incredible recovery.
There's not many other Mike linebackers that are making this play right here. They got a bunch here. Is there any indicator, like just from film study, what they do in this situation out of a bunch?
They usually run a spot route.
Okay.
And where number 11 sit, and they have 7 routes. So that's what I think they ran here.
Yeah, they do. You probably think you should have probably picked that one, Darius?
Yeah, I had broke my finger, so these 2 fingers were buddy tape, so I could never grip.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew I just had to swap it down.
You're fortunate to have one of the real young stars of this league. You guys will be together for another decade. How has it helped you working every day against a competitor like Andrew Luck?
Being in the zone, you know, they always talk about having zone eyes, and with the quarterback, they bait you with their eyes. So a lot of times early that I was getting pulled because he was looking one way, then he'll throw exactly where I just left from. And just having Andrew there, then I can go talk to Andrew. Hey, what's your read here?
Keep going. Don't worry about the zebras, buddy. Keep going.
Oh yeah, yes sir, I got you.
Great job, brother.
And he let me know what he's seeing from a quarterback perspective, and kind of allows me to kind of use that against any other quarterback.
So he will use eye manipulation to move you in practice. So that'll help you conversely when you get in games, because you're going to get against some wily old veterans, and they're going to know, Darius, I can move him by looking there. So he's actually training you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.